Y'all wanted some cryptids and stories of cryptids and things like that. I have found a very weird one for you guys. Let me know if you guys would like to hear a second part of this. But it's definitely going to have to be multiple parts because this is a long one. This is the Shunka Warrican. The Shunka Warrican or the Ringdocus. Those who get a good look at the beast describe it as nearly black and having high shoulders and a back that sloped downward like a hyena. The Lowe and other Native American indigenous tribes in the region called the creature the Shunka Warrican, which translates into carrying off dogs, because it would often sneak into indigenous camps at night to steal their dogs. The first documented sightings of the Shunka Warrican by white settlers began in the 1880s when the members of the Hutchins family settled down in the Madison River Valley in the lower part of Montana. Not long after the Hutchins settled into the area, they, along with several other locals, began to encounter a strange wolf-like animal. In his book, Trails to Nature's Mysteries, The Life of a Working Naturalist, published in 1997, Ross Hutchins wrote the following description of some of the encounters that his grandfather had with the Shunka Warrican. One winter morning, my grandfather was aroused by the barking of dogs. He discovered that a wolf-like beast of dark color was chasing my grandmother's geese. He fired his gun at the animal, but missed. It ran off down the river, but several mornings later, it was... And that's the end of the cutout from the book. Now, Ringdocus is the name given to an unidentified animal shot by Israel Hutchins, a Mormon settler in Montana in 1886. Hutchins had it stuffed by a local Joseph Sherwood, who put it on display at his general store near Henry's Lake, Idaho, until the 1980s, when it mysteriously disappeared. DNA testing was never done on the animal. In 2007, Jack Kirby, grandson of the man who shot the animal, tracked it down to the Idaho Museum of Natural History in Pocatello. The specimen was displayed in the Madison Valley History Museum when it reopened in 2007.